What's up, fiends? Alucard here. It's been a year since I've been here. Way too long. What's going on, guys? How's it going? I'm waiting for a couple people to get up in here. So yeah. Oh, T Betty. T Betty's here. What's going on, T Betty? Thank you, thank you. How's it going tonight? What's everybody doing? Everybody chilling? I was just watching Steven interview Jenny Russo. That was pretty cool. Gonna have to watch the rest of that later. So how's it going? Let's see. Vanessa's here, of course. I don't know if I'll get anybody tonight. I know Saturday's kind of a hopping night. But yeah, so I've been here for a whole year. Can't believe I've been doing this long. Yeah, let's see what we got. What we got. Here, throw that up. How about that? So yeah, I'm gonna wait till a few more people get in here. But anybody's been watching anything good lately? I watched. What did we watch? We watched Jason Goes to Hell, which you'll find out more about tomorrow, I'm sure. Uh, we watched. No, we haven't been watching too much. What else we watched? I did watch a Dustin Ferguson movie on Tubi. Yeah, it was like 45 minutes. It was pretty awful. Oh man. All right. So I guess I will start with some questions. I have questions that I had asked Instagram people some questions. Well, to give me some questions about myself. Um, so I typed them out. I have them all ready to go. I guess I'll answer a few of them, and then we'll see what happens, and then I'll answer the rest of them. And then if anybody in the chat has some questions, go ahead and lay those out, and I will try to answer them as much as possible. Hey, Nye's here. How's it going, Nye? And Mr. Dan's here. What's going on, Dan? How's it going, buddy? All right. So, first question I got was from Cal L. Daly, my buddy Cal. And he asked, what horror sequel would I want? So, the way I took that is like, what would I do? Or, what would I like to see? And my answer to that really is I would like a proper Halloween 6. That's my answer to that one. Because, of course, everybody knows the theatrical version is pretty awful. Uh, and the producer's cut is better, is definitely better, 100% better. But I still would like a better version of Halloween 6 because it had so much potential. And funny story, my aunt and one of my aunts and I actually came up with a story for Halloween 6. This was way before any Halloween 6 came out. They had the 5, so we kind of based it off the ending to that one, and we kind of came up with our own story. They should have filmed that. That thing would have been awesome. I'm just saying. Oh, let's see. I got some other people. Oh, Karen, how's it going, Karen? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, everybody saying hi. Hello, hello. Get your questions ready because I will answer. I will answer some questions. All right, Cal L also had 2 more questions for me. He said, "Who are my favorite actors?" Now, I kind of do it the way I do movies. I kind of do it in 3 different sections. I kind of lump like the silents by themselves. Then I kind of do like from the beginning of the talkies to up about 19 until about the 60s. I'd call that like the classic period. And then pretty much from the 70s on is kind of more contemporary. That's kind of the way my brain works. So I kind of have an answer for all of them. So for the silent era, my favorite would be Lon Chaney. I mean, he was just the man, you know. Now the classic era, I had to think about this one for a little while, but ultimately I went with my gut, and I would say, and you're probably gonna laugh, but I would say Bela Lugosi. Because even in the garbage movies that he did, like because he did a bunch of really bad movies, but even in the really bad movies he always just gave it his own. Like he gave it all, and I could tell. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's something about watching him on screen, and even when he's being like normal, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, Bela just had an aura about him that I really dig. And in contemporary, my favorite is probably Bill Moseley. Again, a lot like Bela, he always gives everything to his roles. Like even if the movie's hot garbage, he's gonna be awesome. So yeah. Oh, Casey's in the house. How's it going, Casey? Thanks, sir, for showing up. Let's see. Dan saying Bella was great. Igor Mizo. Yes, Igor, man. Exactly. Igor with the hump. I mean, come on. I mean, Bela, I don't know. Bela was just the man. I loved it. I love it so much. Let's see. And then the third question Cal had for me was, what was the first movie I collected? So now VHS, I have no idea. I had like, even when I was a little kid, I had like hundreds of them. So who knows? But I do remember the first DVD that I ever bought, and it was Highlander, the director's cut. And I remember being so amazed that I could watch this thing, and it was so clear on this little crappy TV that I had, because it was, I bought a DVD player. The DVD player was, this big, and I paid like, I want to say like $200 or something for the DVD player, right? And then I remember getting Highlander, putting that bad boy in and watching it and just being blown away by the clarity and everything. And this was DVD, you know what I mean? Like it just blew my mind. And of course, it's still one of my favorite movies to this day. And especially the director's cut, because the director's cut really, really made more sense. You know what I mean? All right, let's see. Ooh, about favorite actress. Let me see. Did somebody ask that? No. Ooh, I don't know. Let me think about that one for a few minutes, Vanessa, and I will definitely get back to that for sure. T. Betty saying not Rocky. No, that I mean, well, because I had all the Rockies on VHS. Yeah, me and my grandpa used to sit and watch Rocky movies all day, back when I was little. So yeah, I have like the first 5 Rocky movies like memorized. You could put on a scene. I could probably tell you the next line coming on for the first 5 at least. Yeah, used to watch Rocky like crazy. Let's see. Radical Ryan Hunter from the Radical Retro Rewind, one of my favorite people. He asked me, what were my favorite TV shows over the years? So I listed 4, and they're all kind of around the same time. I do like older shows as well, but I just kind of didn't go there because there's so many. But some of my favorites are Parks and Recreation, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, The Walking Dead, even though I know, but yeah, The Walking Dead, and the IT Crowd. Those are definitely my favorites. The IT Crowd and Parks and Rec are 2 of the funniest things I've ever seen in my lifetime, and I love them to death. I will, if it's on, I will watch it. And laugh my butt off. So, who's my favorite evil kid? My favorite evil kid. I'm actually gonna cheat a little. I have 3, and they are the 3 antagonists in Bloody Birthday. Those 3 little kids crack me up. I don't know why, but that little girl and those 2 boys, yeah, and they're evil. They're just evil. I love it. Love it so much. So let's see. All right. Mr. Dan and Hara asked me a question. If you're still here, here's your answer. He asked me, what's my favorite Universal monster movie? And who's my favorite Universal monster? And again, I kind of have to cheat a little because I have two. um, of course, I mean, if you look at my name, you probably know what one of them is. One of them is Dracula. um, now, of course, it's the Bela Dracula, not the Carlos Villara or whatever his name is. Um, the Spanish version of Dracula is a good movie. Just the guy that plays Dracula, eh. If Bela could have been in the production of the Spanish version, that just would have been like the best and just like end everything. Like no more Draculas need to be made. But so yeah, so Dracula, and my second favorite is the Wolfman. Um, I don't know. I love Lon Chaney Jr.'s portrayal of Larry Talbot, and he's so you feel so sorry for him. Like it's a masterful performance. It really is. And and all the makeup and everything, it was beautiful. It was great. And so yeah, so my answer, Mr. Dan, is Dracula and the Wolfman. Those are my two favorites. The first movies of each, and they're also my favorite monsters as well. Now I do love the other ones too. I love The Bride. I love Frankenstein's monster. I love, you know, not too big on the Mummy. The Mummy's probably my least favorite. Um, Creature from Black Lagoon, of course, is great, but All right, let's see. Let me catch up here. Let's see. Oh, Echo's in the house. What's going on, buddy? Let's see. Clerks 1 or 2 animated series. Ooh. Yeah, I have to go with the original. Um, another movie that I watched kind of ad nauseum when I discovered it. Um, yeah. Kevin Smith, especially back then, man, Kevin Smith was the man. And I've actually met Kevin Smith twice. Super nice guy. And yeah, Clerks is easily my favorite Kevin Smith movie and everything. The animated series was fun. I do have a copy. I also have a copy of Clerks 2. I'm looking forward to Clerks 3. Um, I did not like the Clerks TV pilot, the live action. That's terrible. It's on YouTube if you do want to watch it, but it's garbage. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. I'm gonna do the rest that I have on here, and then I'll go back to the to all the comments here. Let's see. Oh, Patrick's in the house. Cheetah, yeah, Cheetah's number one. Cheetah's always number one. That's right. All right. Let's see what I got. Um. Oh, let's see. Who else? All right. So Katie from Popping the Popcorn asked me who's my favorite director, and again, I'm gonna break it up into 3 different eras. Um. So for the silent era, uh, definitely F.W. Murnau. I mean, his movies are just phenomenal. I mean, he did everything. He did the horror movies. He did Sunrise, which is a drama with like some horror elements. Oh man, I can watch any Murnau movie and just be in awe. I love Murnau. Um, in the classic era, I'd easily have to go with Alfred Hitchcock. Uh, I mean, come on. I mean, what can you not say about Hitchcock? I mean, he's just a freaking man. Now, for the more contemporary era, I'm going to cheat a little and do 2. Um, one, I would say John Carpenter. Even though his past couple have been a little, but Carpenter is he's another one, especially like from the 70s to like the mid 90s. Like Carpenter was yeah, Carpenter was just the man. And then the other one, and this one might uh, trigger some people, but I love Tarantino. I love Quentin Tarantino's movies. I love him. I know he's a big, loudmouth, crazy person, um, but I just love his movies, and I'll just sit there and watch them. So yeah, so that's my favorite directors. Let's see. And Rainbow Fright, my buddy Rainbow Fright, she asked me, what is my favorite subgenre in horror? And what are some of my favorite films in that subgenre? All right, so I would have to say that my favorite subgenre is the slasher flick. Even though a lot of them stink really bad. um, some of my personal favorites, and I'm not even going to do the big three. Like I'm going to talk other stuff. So my other favorite slashers: The Burning, Pieces, um, Sleepaway Camp 2, Unhappy Campers. Yes, 2, not the first one, part 2. Those three in particular are, to me, uh, kind of what I want in a slasher flick. They all got great kills. Um, the antagonists are so crazy and just fun to watch in different ways. And yeah, I mean they all three of all three of them have everything. It's got every trope you can think of. The gore, the nudity, all of it. It's all there, and it's done really well. So those three are definitely tops for me. Uh huh. And let's see what else is happening up in the chat. Some people are chatting here that I'm way behind. All right. Let's see. Now, yes, the Spanish version of Dracula is fantastic. Like I said, I just wish Bela was Dracula in it instead of Carlos, because Carlos just didn't cut it for me, man. You look more like a Dracula's daughter guy. Yeah, Dracula's daughter's good. I like Dracula's daughter. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Lon Chaney, man. Love me some Lon Chaney. Imhotep, like I said, not my favorite. Um, yeah, no. Thank you, Patrick. I appreciate that very much. So, let's see. Did know? Yes, there is a live action Clerks pilot on YouTube. It is horrible. It's like 25 minutes long. Yeah, check it out. Doug Ferguson, Dustin Ferguson. Oh man, Dustin Ferguson is definitely not on the radar. No. Yeah, Carpenter's track record is great. Like I said, it's just the past like maybe 2 movies or so he did weren't that awesome. You know. Oh, good. I'm glad somebody else likes Tarantino too, and I'm not the only one, because I know a lot of people give him a lot of crap. But yeah, Escape from New York. That's another great one. Yeah, pretty much all the stuff he did with Kurt Russell is just freaking awesome, man. Yeah. Oh, they renamed Dustin. Okay, he's now Doug Ferguson. All right, that's pretty funny. All right, and I do have one more question that someone gave me, and it is from Nye from B Movie Badness, and she said, "What got me interested in creating a channel?" All right, so this is I do actually have kind of a story for this one, and all right, so it starts in 2018 or so, and my buddy Brett and I used to be real. We were real close. We were best friends. We talked every day for hours on end, and so Brett and I used to always get together, and we'd always talk horror movies and wrestling, all the stuff I'm into. Like we were completely simpatico. So uh, we bounced around one day. He's like, "Hey, wouldn't it be cool if we did like a podcast or something?" You know what I mean? Like, talk about horror movies and talk about this and that. And I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." And so we talked about it a couple times. It never really came to fruition. But we did have it. We had a name, and we did have a Facebook group for a little while too, called the Monster Brothers, and that's what we were going to call ourselves. We would call ourselves the Monster Brothers. So anyway, so we had just kind of talked about it. It was like, oh yeah, I'll figure out how to do the stuff, because he wasn't real computer savvy and stuff. So I was like, yeah, I'll figure it out. Blah blah blah. So anyway, a little times passed, and then unfortunately, uh, Unfortunately, my buddy Brett suddenly passed away, and so it ruined me for a while because, like I said, he and I were really really close. You can ask Vanessa. I talk to him every day for like 3 or 4 years straight. And anyway, so the pandemic, some time had passed. Actually, the Monster Brothers Facebook group I think is still up. It is. It hasn't been posted on I think since 2018. But anyway, um, so the pandemic struck, and I was just kind of thinking of something to occupy my time, right? So I was like, man, wouldn't it be maybe I can do like a YouTube thing? You know what I mean? So I don't know. I started thinking about it, and I thought about it for a while, and I was I don't know. I was kind of hesitant at first because it was something that I wanted to do with Brett. So I don't know. I thought about it for a little while, and then ultimately I was like, you know what? Just let me try it. You know what I mean? And so I started it, and my first video uploaded on April 23rd, 2021, and um, which also happens to be my mom's birthday. Yeah, today's my mom's birthday. So anyway, so I was like, let me try it. I'll throw something up occasionally, whatever. And my first video was actually a horror pack video, which I know some of you know that I still do the horror pack videos. But yeah, so really, the short answer to the question is why I started a YouTube channel. Partially, um, for me at least, as partially as kind of a tribute to Brett and that I miss him so much. And yeah, so that's kind of that was what gave me the kind of the idea to start this kind of thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, so that's my I guess my kind of sob story. But yeah, yeah, that's yeah. And dude, I think Brett would love all of this craziness, and yeah, he would. Me and him would have rocked all of this stuff. It would have been great. Yeah. So anyway, so let's get back to happier stuff here. Oh, speaking of my mom, there's my mom right there. Happy birthday! Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. And let's see, multi-pack mania. Yeah, yeah, you got it. Do I sleep upside down? Hmm. I might. I might. I might do it. I might do it when Vanessa's not looking. Yep. All right. Let's see. Hey Ryan, what's going on, buddy? Thank you very much. I answered your question earlier. Oh, thank you, thank you. Let's see, everybody saying happy birthday. Yes, happy birthday, happy birthday. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, let's see what else we got here. Let's see. My thing keeps going back. Oh, SA's here. How's it going, buddy? Let's see. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at least. Um, I did. Let's see. I do want to do some sort of a giveaway, and I'm trying to think of how I want to do it. Let's see. Um, so maybe I can do some trivia. If somebody answers right, they win. How about that? Let's see. Oh wait, let's see. Besides the Midnight Society, what's my favorite series on the tube? Ooh, oh, that's a good question. Um, let me answer some other channels that I like that aren't us basically. um, I'm a big fan of Cinema Snob. I'm a big fan of Brandon Tenold, who does the, the Brandon cult movies. Um, I like Cody Leach. He's okay. Um, I like what's her name? I like Emma from Spooky Astronauts. She's really great. So those are kind of the bigger folks that I like. I also like Bloodbath TV. Yeah, yeah, Jay's really cool and really funny. And yeah, I've been toying with the idea of doing like a more comedic review. Maybe try it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But I do know that involves a little more time probably than I have right now. Yeah, let's see. Yep, Unchained June is the man. Love it. Yeah, I know. I felt you just feel so bad for him. Like that whole movie, you just you just it's kind of like, oh man. It's like I'm glad I'm not in your shoes. You know what I mean? But favorite series. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure because I don't watch too many um like full series. You know, kind of like what we do. I don't watch too many, honestly. Um, but yeah, let's see. Oh, YouTube me's here. How's it going? Let's see. I know I'm backed up, everybody. I'm backed up on the chat. I know. All right. Used to do wood burning and did one on One Chain Senior. Oh wow. Two and one of Vincent Price. Wow, man, that's awesome. That's sweet. That's super sweet. Yeah. I was saying, Ryan. I don't know if you saw, if you heard earlier, but you asked me what were my favorite TV shows, and I said Parks and Rec, Buffy, Walking Dead, and the IT Crowd. Yeah, those are kind of all the ones that I can watch over and over and over again and never get tired of. Yeah, and yeah, and Moss is like the best character ever from the IT Crowd. Yeah, Moss and oh god, what's his name? Oh, what's his name? What's Pratt's name in Parks and Rec? I can't think of it. Johnny Karate. What's his name? I can't. Andy Dwyer. Couldn't think of his name for some reason. Yeah, two of the best characters ever on TV. It was there's a scene. Uh, there's one scene in particular from Andy that just it still cracks me up every single time I think of it. He's sitting at a computer and Leslie's off to the side and she's like spouting out all these. She's sick, right? So she's saying all these symptoms that she has, right? So he's typing it in. He's typing in all the symptoms into the computer, and and he hits enter to search for the symptoms, and it's a play computer, so it's not hooked to the internet or nothing. So the network connectivity thing pops up, and so and so he turns to Leslie and goes, "Hey Leslie, I typed in your symptoms to the computer here, and it says you have a network connectivity problem." That kills me every time. Oh my god, I'm laughing about it now. Yes, Jen on the IT Crowd sells it. She sells it like, oh my gosh. Yeah, that show, it wouldn't be the same with the three of them. Roy, Jen, and Moss are just like, that's like the perfect trio of like characters because they're all so different, yet so similar. Like it's bizarre, and the three actors are just absolutely, like, you want to talk about a perfect like sitcom. Like, I don't think you're gonna get any better than the IT Crowd because every episode is funny. Every single episode is absolutely. I mean, there's only like 30 episodes or something total, but still, every episode is just perfect and hilarious. And the one, yeah, once they thought she died. Yes, that one's great. I love my two favorites are when they went to the musical and the dinner party. The dinner party episode. If you don't laugh at the dinner party episode, there's something wrong with you. Because it's that brilliant and hilarious. But yeah. Oh, let's see. Other YouTube channels, not horror or movies. Ooh, okay. Let's see. What channels do I like? Um, as most of you know, I'm also a big Disney fan. So we do follow a bunch of Disney vloggers. Um, some of my favorites are Adam the Woo, uh, Paige and Mr. Morrow, Nate, Jackie from Super Enthused is another really great one. Um, I like Sam from Expedition Theme Park. Um, I like Vincent Vision is another really good one. Um, yeah, so those are my favorite like Disney vlogger type people. I do like Best Life and Beyond as well out in California. They're a good time. Um, so yeah, those are and Dylan from Theme Park Obsession. He's another California guy, really cool. Um, I'm trying to think of what other stuff I watch. Okay, I do watch a lot of music stuff. I like Davey 504, Charles Bertu, um, Rick, what's his name? Rick Beato. I like all those guys. Those guys are really good. Two Set Violin is another group I like. So yeah, I do have other interests besides horror. I know, shock. I know, shock and awe. What do I like? Ooh, T Betty, why you gotta do that to me, T Betty? um, okay, I would. I have to go vampires, but however, I do love a good werewolf movie and good werewolf stories. I mean, but vampire. Look at my name. you know, yes, right. Oh, the musical episodes. The musical episode is just, yeah. I love Willie's. Yes, it's so perfect. It's so perfect. I love it. Let's see. Masters of None is like that for me. I've heard that's good. I haven't watched it. That's with Aziz Ansari, right? An Parks and Rec alum. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. See, my mom's a werewolf. My mom's a werewolf person. Yeah. She loves her werewolves. Mom, did you watch I Am Lisa yet? I think you'd like it. Nita Van they've done that. They've done a vampire werewolf. I forgot what movie, but yeah, they've done that. It's not as it's not quite as fun as you think. At least the way they did it. What's your thought when someone says Van Helsing or Blade? Well, when I think Van Helsing, I go back to Edward von Sloan or Edwin Sloan. Is it von Sloan or Sloan? I think it's just Sloan. Um, and kind of like the old man, kind of thing, and also the uh, Anthony Hopkins version of Van Helsing. I like too. Blade, I love Blade. Wesley Snipes killed it, man. I love Blade. Blade's awesome. There you go. Werewolves are nice. Very cool. Very cool. Yep. Oh yeah. Well, Ryan. Yeah. Yeah. Of course. You eating out? Oh, that's good. Very good. Let's see. T Betty apparently likes werewolves. All right. Ryan's team vampire. Yeah. What are you? You team vampire or team werewolf? Everybody in the chat, let me know. I want to know. Yeah, that's what it was. It was Underworld. Underworld did the vampire hybrid thing, but yeah, it was. I mean, it was okay. The Underworld movies are okay. They're not terrible. They're all right. Let's see. Vampires are dead werewolves, human undercurrents. That's funny. Let's see. Werewolves rock, but Blade is the ultimate vampire. Well, yeah. I mean, he has like the best. He kind of has the best of both worlds, the human and the vampire. So yeah, it's. I mean, Blade kind of has it all. Yeah, he can walk out in the sun. He can, yeah, yeah. Blade's awesome. I like Blade. I hope they make another actually with Wesley. He can still do it. He can still move. All right, Star Lord, what's going on, buddy? He's team Werewolf. All right, Casey's team Vampire. Echo's team Vampire. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see. Gaius looks like a bat. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. I, yeah. I would agree with that. What's everybody's favorite kaiju? Like, what's their favorite kaiju monster? That includes Godzilla. That's all those guys. For those that don't know, because I'm sure there's probably somebody that doesn't know. Mine would have to be the big guy. I've had this since I was a little kid. This Godzilla right here. I've had this. My mom got it for me when I was a little kid. I still have it. I'm 41 years old. I still have it. Yep. Let's see. All right. Vampires can't play basketball like werewolves. Hey, that's true. Except they play, and I'm gonna give you my nerd cred here. Well, not my nerd cred, but my nerd card, I guess. Um, some of the vampires can play baseball. Some of y'all probably not gonna get that. That's okay. Let's see. All right, Ryan's into Godzilla. Cheetah likes Gigan. Yes, I like Gigan. Blade 3 was okay. So Blade 3. Let's talk about Blade 3 a little bit. Blade 3 is not quite as bad as everybody gives it credit for. It's not. It's not good. Don't get me. It's not very good. Um, but it's watchable. It's not the worst thing I've seen. I've definitely seen worse. um, but yeah, it's definitely the low point. 1 and 2 are like primo. Let's see. Tibetti's Godzilla, and the man himself, Mr. Casey, is also Mr. Godzilla. All right. I think most people are Godzilla. Yep. Oh, Vanessa's thrown in Mothra. I I do like me some Mothra too, though. Mothra is pretty up there. Mothra might be my number 2. I don't know. Yeah, Mothra might be my number 2. Ah, Godzilla and Ghidorah. Yeah, Ghidorah's also actually good too. I won't tell anybody, Patrick. Don't worry. Don't worry. Let's see. I had one like that as well. The memories I used to bring him in the pool. Oh, that's cool. Very nice. Oh, this thing's solid though. Like this thing. Yeah, this thing's solid. Solid as a rock. Actually, that kind of hurt. It's Godzilla and Mothra. Yep. Yep. Yeah. I mean, come on. How can you not like Mothra? Cheaters. Yeah. Yeah. Vanessa likes the Mothra girls. Mothra. Mothra. Yeah. Yeah. Parker Posey ruined it. I don't know if it was Parker Posey. I think it was a little more than that. But yeah. King Caesar, guys. Well, I mean, isn't that why anybody really does a part? Technically. Yeah, I mean, Parker Posey can be great in stuff, but yeah, she was kind of in that. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Thanks so much for showing up. Appreciate that a lot. Let's see. All right, so let me see what I've got here. All right, so I have 2 Chucky Blu-rays right here. I got the first one, Child's Play, and I'm sorry, first one, Child's Play, and Curse of Chucky, the unrated Curse of Chucky. Anyway, I will have a little contest, I guess, and the winners will get these 2. Or if you already have one, I'll just send you the one that you don't have, I guess. So my question, and I guess it'll be the first one to answer. What is Chucky's real name? First person to answer gets the Blu-rays. Love Parker and Blade. She's hilarious. Yeah. She, like I said, she wasn't awful. Not from what I mean. It's been a long time since I watched Blade 3, so I mean, I do have it. I just haven't watched it in a while. But yeah, let's see. Billy Ray. Jerome. Let's see. Why is this not working? That's the one I'm trying to show. Yes, the Mothra ladies. Da, da, da. Oh, I think we have a winner. We got a winner. Nah, you got it. That is his. That is his name. That's the first one that popped up on my screen. So, although if he was Howdy Doody, if that was his name, that would have been pretty great. That would have been pretty awesome. Yeah, that would have been pretty great. I do. That's too funny. Well, it depends on what version you're watching, I guess. Because Jennifer Tilly, yeah, 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 based on Charles Manson, Lee Harvey Oswald, and James Earl. You are correct, sir. Very good. You are correct. Star Lord knows his stuff. That is right. You took that way too literal. Yeah, because I guess technically I could have also accepted uh what's his name? What's his name? Does the voice? Okay, what's his name? I can't think of it. Brad Dourif. Yeah. Also would have accepted Brad Dourif as a weird thing. Yeah, I'll text you later, Nye. See which one you want, or if you want them both, I'll send them both to you. All right, let's see. Um, yeah. So what? So what's your favorite movie? I told you what my favorite movies are earlier. So what's your favorite movie? Does anybody like silent movies? I'm just curious because I was thinking of doing a couple more silent videos about videos about silent movies. But if nobody's gonna watch them, then yeah. Because I have a weird fascination with silent movies. So another tidbit about me that I did want to add. A lot of you folks probably don't know that I actually went to film school and I actually have a film degree. Yeah, so um, if I want to get really technical, I can. I haven't really on here, but I can. um, but yeah, at one point I was an aspiring filmmaker. I did make a few shorts. If you look back at the beginnings of this channel, I do have a couple of the shorts that I made while I was in college, many years ago, and we're still learning how to do stuff. Um, but yeah, so yeah, I actually am a film major. Uh, let's see. Too bad he likes the silence. Okay, good. I'm like, everyone knows yours. Yeah. Let's see. Echo's favorite movie is Dawn of the Dead 78 and Return of the Living Dead. Two very excellent movies. Um, I actually almost put George Romero in my list of favorite directors, um, but he was very hot and cold. I find either the movies he did were either like really good or really mediocre. So that's kind of why I didn't. And my favorites are Dawn of the Dead. Oh, excuse me. My favorites are Dawn of the Dead, and Martin is my other favorite uh, George Romero movie. For anyone who hasn't seen Martin, it is fantastic. I think it's out of print. I don't think you can get it real easy anymore. Let's see. Mr. Dan likes Blade Runner. Okay. All right. I'm not. It's been a very long time since I've watched Blade Runner. Um, I remember not caring for it all that much, but I was kind of young when I saw it. I probably do need to do a good rewatch on that. Let's see. Casey's favorite movies are Scream and Requiem for a Dream. Ooh, Requiem for a Dream. That's interesting. Yeah, that's a messed up movie. That is a messed up movie for sure. Let's see. Ryan's favorite's Dawn 78. Absolutely. I knew that. All right, which scene was better, Three Stooges or Laurel and Hardy? All right, so my personal opinion, and yeah, I know everybody's opinion. These are just opinions. I mean, really, that's that's all it is. Uh, I love the Three Stooges. I thought they were absolutely hilarious. Now, Laurel and Hardy probably did have a little more variety. I would say they were a little more, but um, I don't know. The Three Stooges just work for me, and I'm talking almost every incarnation. I like the Three Stooges with the original Curly and Shemp. I don't really care for Curly Joe or um, the other guy. What was I don't remember his name, but yeah. But with original Curly and Shemp, Three Stooges all the way. Let's see. Now I love silent films. I was thinking about doing the same thing. Talk about the weird ones. Oh, and there's a bunch of weird ones too. There's I can probably send you some links to some really weird ones. Yep. Let's see. Casey, you'd like to hear about something? Okay, good. Okay, well at least okay. So some people would be interested. Good, good, good. Yeah, I love diving into the real old stuff. Because it's just such a different time and such a different way of filming, and all like I love silent movies are some of my favorites. I love silent flicks. Let's see. I used to have Nosferatu, but all the music in it was by Typo Neg. I heard they did a version like that. Yeah, I would like to watch that actually because I like Typo Negative. All right, Mary Pickwick. Yeah, yeah. Oh, there you go. Star Lord's favorite movie is Blood Claws, which is also Patrick's really real favorite movie. Don't tell anybody. Mary Pickford. Yeah, Mary Pickford. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Ryan. Like George, like I said, and he was a great guy, and he was, like I said, the movies that he like really delivered on, like they're great. Like yeah, like the Crazies, and you know, the first like four Dead movies are phenomenal. Now, I'm actually going to give you a hot take. I actually like Diary of the Dead. Um, when it came out, I dug it because it was different, and he just kind of went places other people didn't. And a lot of people just give him crap for it for that movie, and I don't really understand all the hate. It's not a bad movie, and it's I don't know. I don't get now Survival. I didn't like Survival, but Diary of the Dead. Give that another watch. I liked it. I thought it was good. Let's see. How can I pick it? I know. It's so hard to pick a favorite. Like that's why I'm like, oh yeah, my favorite. Oh yeah, here's my five favorites. I can't give you one. You know. All right, then it's Mulholland Drive is that's another great movie. I love me some David Lynch. Um, yeah, I think I've seen almost every David Lynch movie, and I think I've understood maybe two. But that's kind of what makes David Lynch great. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many things you can read into everything. Mulholland Drive is a perfect example of that. Like, there's so much going on with so little that it's mind boggling. And Criterion did a really good documentary on him. I don't think Criterion did it, but they released it. It's about him and his art because he does paintings and art and stuff. And really interested in documentary. Fantastic. There you go. Ryan likes the crazies and Martin. Yeah. Oh God, I love Martin. Martin might even be my favorite Romero movie. It's that good. And funny enough, when I was in um, high school, I actually kind of wrote a story very similar to Martin. And this was before I knew Martin even existed. And it was about a guy who thought he was a vampire. But yeah, it was very similar. And then a couple years later, I saw Martin, and I was like, oh, they already did this. Great. I guess that's yeah. But actually, another funny thing that happened when I was in probably early high school. I wrote another story that was extremely similar to the movie called Hideaway with Alicia Silverstone. Um, it was basically the same plot, and uh, I wrote it, and it was maybe like a year or two later, Hideaway came out, and I was like, oh man, I was like, that's crazy. This is crazy. I literally just wrote this like 2 years ago. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not that big of a. I kind of got away from writing stories, so I don't really write stories too much anymore. I'm more about executing them. Like when I was in college and film school, um, I was real good at editing and real good at um, like shooting stuff and that kind of like not really coming up with the stories. In fact, I hated coming up with the stories by that point. So I'm not a real big story guy. But you give me a story and I can produce it. You know what I mean? I can give you something. Let's see. No, Star Lord. You said it, man. That's your favorite movie now. Blood Claws. That's Blood Claws is it. Yeah. Let's see. Now I saw Martin 2 years ago. Yeah, super underrated, and nobody talks about it. It's awful. I hate that nobody talks about it because it's so good. But granted, it's hard to get. I think now. I actually bought the DVD like right when it came out because I was like, I do not want to miss this, and I want this movie. So yeah, and I had seen it. I think I'd rented it from like Netflix or something. When Netflix was doing the ship the DVDs to your house. I think that's how I initially saw it. And Mr. Dan likes the Stooges too. Yeah, Mary Pickford, man. Mary Pickford was great. What's her name? I can't remember her first name. Gish. I can't remember her. I can't remember her. Lillian Gish. Oh man, I love me some Lillian Gish too. Let's see. Martin's a good film, and to think it's set on a shelf. Yeah, I know. I think people just didn't want to take a chance on it, and that's I don't know. It's such a shame how some movies don't get released or don't get like a proper release. You know what I mean? And like like I discovered it what 25, 30 years after it got released. You know what I mean? So I mean, yeah, it's crazy. Okay, good. I'm glad somebody else liked Diary. Thank you, Echo. I appreciate that. It's just it was for especially for George. It was just such a kind of a new, like a new concept. It was just so I don't know. I like the way he did it, and one of my favorite actresses. So back to Vanessa's question earlier, who's my favorite actress? I'll give you a few. One is Tatiana Maslany, who's in Diary of the Dead. Um, she's she blows me away. I love her to death. She's fantastic in everything. First thing I ever saw her in was Ginger Snaps 2, and she killed it as Ghost. She killed it. I saw that, and I was like, this lady right here is gonna go places. She's something else. I don't know. And then a couple years later, I saw her in Diary of the Dead, and then she blew up with Orphan Black and all that. Orphan Black is another fantastic show. If you haven't seen Orphan Black, I highly, highly recommend it. It's sort of a sci-fi action thriller type thing. I'm not even gonna tell you what it's about, but Orphan Black is magnificent. Highly, highly recommend it. Oh, good, Ryan. You like that one too. But what's your thoughts on Survival? I don't know. Like I kind of liked Survival of the Dead when I first saw it. Okay, so for anyone who don't know, Survival of the Dead is the sixth George Romero Living Dead movie, and it's sort of like the Hatfields and McCoys, but with zombies. I liked it the first time I watched it. Then the second time I watched it, I was like, this is not too great. But yep. And I knew that too. Vanessa's favorite movie is Rebecca. Yes, indeed. She is saying let's crowdfund Blood Claws too. I don't know about that. All right, my mom says Harold Lloyd's were great. He had half a hand due to injury. You would never. Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting. Okay, so I've only seen a couple of Harold Lloyd things. I did like everything I've seen by Harold Lloyd so far. Um, but yeah, Harold Lloyd's great. Buster Keaton is fantastic. Of course, Charlie Chaplin. My personal favorite was Buster Keaton out of the big, the big and fatty Arbuckle and all them. But Buster Keaton's my favorite. Um, and my favorite movie of his is The General. It's just that's one of my favorite silent movies. The General is just incredible. I see Jamie is saying Land of the Dead. Land of the Dead is very good. I said the first, to me, the only kind of iffy one was Survival. All right, good. That's kind of what I thought. Let's see. Yeah, Land was good. I actually went to the theater. I went to the theater to see Land. Actually, Land was great. Lost Highway. I love Lost Highway. I like most of David Lynch stuff. Let's see. And I got the Kino Blu-ray. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah, Lane. All right, Ryan. We need to do a George Romero dive. Yeah, that would be fun. And talk about all the Living Dead movies. That'd be great. Yeah, my mom loves the birds. Yep, she loves the birds. You want to know anything about David? I mean, okay. Yep, yep. Now my favorite. Ooh, what's my favorite David Lynch movie? Oh God, there's so many. Hmm. Mulholland Drive is definitely up there. I'm kind of looking at him. That's why I'm kind of like. Um, I do like Wild at Heart too. It's sort of like his most normal movie, I guess you could say. um, but yeah, yeah, that's good stuff. I do I like all of David Lynch stuff, even the stuff I don't understand, just because visually it's always so amazing. Let's see, all Dougie needs to make Blood Claws 2 is enough money to go to the zoo and get more Panther footage. Yes. Favorite Sarah Jessica Parker movie? Okay, I'm not a fan. However, um, I there are two of her movies that I do like. I do like Hocus Pocus, and I do like Ed Wood. She's in those, right? So that counts. Let's see. Let's see. Hi, thanks for having me. My name is Hobbs. Congrats, and I have a few questions. Sure, absolutely, Hobbs. What you got, buddy? I want to know. And I know I'm behind on the chat, so let's see. Favorite SRS cinema movie? I do know the answer to that. If I can find it. My favorite SRS movie is She Kills. This is a hard pack limited edition exclusive number 33. Yes, so you can only get this through hard pack. Sometimes you can get it on sale through their website. Let's see. Kiefer Sutherland, Colin Farrell, Forrest Whitaker, and Phone Booth. I've never seen Phone Booth. I kind of want to, though. I've heard it's good. Let's see. Mentioning Lillian Gish and then immediately mentioning the name Martin when I was thinking of the Three Amigos. Three Amigos. Wait, Three Amigos is great, too. Do I have that here? I think I have it. I have it. I have it somewhere. I have Three Amigos on Blu-ray somewhere. Let's see. ATM. Okay, I've seen ATM. Yeah, ATM was pretty good. I actually did like that. Let's see. Starlord wants to see the classic Wicker Man. Heard it was really good. Okay, so my thoughts on the Wicker Man. I've watched it a couple times. I watched it when I was younger, and then I watched it more fairly recently, like within the past 5 years or so. So I don't know. Like, I like the concept of the Wicker Man. I don't like the way they did it. I don't know. I have not seen the Nicolas Cage one. I know I know. Don't bite me. I do want to see it because I heard it's hilarious. Um, but the Wicker Man, like I said, great concept. I love the concept, but it just doesn't. It didn't do it for me. All right, Hobbs, what are your thoughts on Elm Street 3? All right, so my thoughts on Elm Street 3 rocks, dude. I love Elm Street 3. Um, that's probably okay. So if I had to do a ranking of the Elm Streets, Elm Street 3 would be my third favorite. Um, now my top three are all very, very close. So I would kind of almost count it as a number one because I would count all three of them as number one. Um, the original, Part Three, and New Nightmare are my three favorite Freddy movies. All right, let's see. What is my favorite food? My favorite food is hamburgers or cheeseburgers. Um, yeah, I can eat a burger every day. I still do pretty much. Yeah, I guess I never grew out of that. And your favorite Halloween cartoon or Halloween special? Okay. That's a good one. There's a bunch of them. Um, I would have to go with the Great Pumpkin. Yeah, I would have to go with the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. I mean, you can't beat it. You just can't beat it. Now, if you want to go live action, I like the Paul Lynde Halloween special was pretty funny, and the what was it? The Day Without Dracula or something. I don't. The one with Judd Hirsch as Dracula. I thought that was pretty funny too. Night Without. I don't remember the name of it, but yeah, that one's pretty funny too. It's on YouTube. Let's see. I remember reading about Martin in Fangoria, but didn't see it until recently. Oh well, I'm glad it got some press at least. Let's see. Yeah, Tatiana Maslany. Uh, yeah, she's awesome. Let's see. Casey saying Diary was okay. He hasn't seen Survival. Yeah, I mean, if you're a completist, watch Survival. If not, I think it's pretty skippable. Yeah, Harold Lloyd. Everybody's shouting out. I guess I need to watch some more Harold Lloyd. I'm gonna have to hit up my other aunts because I know she has some. Yes, yes, yes. Erotic Nights. Wait, wait. I got. Oh, where is it? Oh, what is the name of it? Wait, I have it. I have something similar. It's a French movie. There it is. I've got Revenge of the Living Dead Girls. It's very similar to that right there. In fact, I think that might even be the alternate title. I don't even remember. But yeah, from Severin, Revenge of the Living Dead Girls. It's sort of similar to that. Let's see. YouTube me Blue Velvet. Yeah, new Blue Velvet's a good one. I have the Criterion of that one. Let's see. Doing zombie movies. Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. Let me know if you need some help. I love the pop on. Seabiscuit. She was great in that. Who's in Seabiscuit? I want to know who's in Seabiscuit because I don't think I've seen Seabiscuit. I've seen clips. Let's see. I feel like his most normal movie is The Straight Story. Yeah, yeah. I always forget The Straight Story is his. Um, but yeah, I guess his most normal of his kind of weird movies. I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it, guy. I get it. Yeah. All right. I got you. I got you. Let's see. My mom says Elm Street scared me. The scene of the girl in the body bag at school. Yeah. Yeah. Amanda Weiss, whatever, however she pronounces it. Yeah. That image of her just kind of in that bag with the blood popping. Yeah. That's good stuff. Yeah. Everybody's saying hi. Let's see. Red Letter Media did review with Jay and Josh about a year ago. Okay, cool. Yeah, Red Letter Media is another good channel. They're pretty good. Let's see. The Lost City of Z, based on a true story of a British explorer of the Amazons who eventually disappeared and never found. I've heard of that. Is that with the Sons of Anarchy guy? I think. Let's see. First and so far, only Harmony that has a hardcore. Let's see. All right. Wild at Heart is one of her favorites. Nick Cage and Willem Dafoe both give, yeah, they really do. And Nick Cage, um, a lot of people give Nick Cage a lot of crap, but um, the he's fun to watch. Even if the movie's bad, like you're usually entertained by him. And I know he's done a lot of bad movies. I know, but he's always good. He's always good in the best way possible. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, this the Sons of Anarchy dude, right? Yeah. Tom Holland, little short Tom Holland. What you got, Hobbs? What you got? I'm here, buddy. I'm here. All right, let me put this up. Or if you want to name a movie, I'll see if I have it behind me. I can show you. That can be another thing. The All right, so let's see. So Nye has won some Chucky. So let me put that aside. Let's see. I might have I might have another giveaway for you too. Let's see. All right, Cage is good because he portrays evil so well. He can. I actually love. Have you ever seen Drive Angry? That it's the stupidest movie, but it's so fun. Like I love Drive Angry. It's so funny. I never give Nick Cage crap. I adore him ever since. Okay, cool. Yep. Let's see. He's a very good actor. He just makes terrible acting choices. Yes, he does. I do want to see his new movie. The way he plays himself. I definitely want to check that out. Let's see. Where do you find all the good deals for your collection? Rebuilding one by one. Oh man. I well, I use all kind of things. I use Amazon. I use Hamilton Book. I use Deep Discount. I use. I always jump on the sales of the big ones, like the Kino Lorber sales, and if Severin has a sale, or Arrow, or Criterion, they have a sale. I always look. I always at least look, and a lot of times I end up getting something. But I kind of use everything I can. Does that make sense? Of course, sometimes you can find some at the Dollar Tree. You know. Oh wait, you said good movies. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. No. Hey, every once in a while, the Dollar Tree movies. My first three Dollar Tree theaters were all pretty good. It was just this last one that was terrible. Thank you. Some more love for Drive Angry. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. It's just a fun movie, man. I love it. Hey, we drive angry every day. Boy, do people. Jeez Louise. I hate driving places. The Superman doc? Which Superman doc? I want to know. I know um oh, what was that? Have you ever seen there's a documentary about the street performers in Hollywood. About this oh God, I can't remember the name. It's something with superheroes, and the guy that plays Superman is like the main guy. And they interview him. It's a fascinating documentary. I love documentaries too. Yeah, let's see. Another tidbit you might not know. Let's see. I heard nothing about good things about that's it. The unbearable burden of massive talent. That's where Nick Cage plays himself. Yeah. Let's see. You seem to use logical sense. Well, yeah. I try not to. Every once in a while, something gets released and I just have to have it. And like I know, like Vinegar Syndrome, for example, like they'll run out of a movie and then they won't repress it. So like if I want that movie that bad, I'm just gonna buy the damn thing. You know what I mean? I try to wait for sales when I can. Um, I I very rarely pay full price. Put it that way. At least I try not to. Like I said, unless it's something I absolutely have to have. And I know you can't really see the rest of the room, but the rest of the room looks like this too. There's movies everywhere. Like I got on this wall, this wall, this wall. The only wall I don't have it on is the one I'm looking at. But um, well, actually, let's see. I got some VHS tapes over there on that wall. So there you go. And yeah, I do still have a VHS player. So yeah, and I do still collect VHS. I don't have a ton of them anymore. I did get rid of a lot of them. Um, but I do love me some VHS. That was my first like movie love. Was VHS. So let me see. All right, let's see. We have treasure markets at the landfill. It's like the op shop, but often much bigger, and people drop off entire collections. They can buy. Oh wow, that's cool. Very cool. Yeah, we have like uh that's on a landfill. That's very interesting. You should take some video of that. And, I'd like to know what that looks like. The guy dressed up as Superman. Oh no, he did. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, that was a really good doc. Yeah, I like a lot of documentaries, especially about movies and stuff. But let's see. Does Vanessa collect with you? Does she get annoyed with your collection? Does it take up space? Oh God, does it take up space? Um, she does get annoyed. Yes. It's as most of you guys know, it's a weird addiction. Like, yeah, it's just it's strange because I don't really drink. I mean, I do, but I don't drink regularly at all. I don't smoke. I don't, I don't, I even cut out sugar and all this other, you know what I mean? So like, I don't have very many vices, I guess you could say, but movies are my vice. And I do watch more than horror. I know that's shocking to some, but um, I love all kind of movies. Um, I mean, you give me a genre, and I'll tell you some movies that I love from it. Like I love all kind of stuff. But uh, Vanessa collects different stuff than I do because um, she's really into before she was really into like a lot of the classic movies from like like the 40s and 50s and stuff, which I love all that stuff too. I just never really collected them or owned them too much. She has a much better collection of that stuff than I do, especially like the dramas and uh, and stuff from the 40s and 50s. Yeah, she's all over that stuff. And Laurence Olivier is one of her favorites. Vivian Lee, those type of movies. Like yeah, that's all Vanessa. That's her jam. Um, she does watch all the stuff with me too. She likes horror and action and all that junk, all that stuff too. Let's see. I have several collections too. Wonder where Al gets that from. Yeah, I wonder. I wonder. My mom has a pretty good little horror collection too. Actually, she really does. Top five favorite westerns. Okay, so I like I like a mix of westerns. I like sort of the classic westerns. I also like spaghetti westerns. Um, my favorite. I would go with For a Few Dollars More is my favorite western. I like that more than The Good and the Bad and the Ugly. Yep, I said it. For a Few Dollars More is actually better than Good, Bad, and the Ugly. I love Good, Bad, and Ugly. Don't get me wrong. That's probably in my top 5, Good and Bad and Ugly. I also love the Cowboys with John Wayne. I love the Cowboys. And I also really love The Sons of Katie Elder with John Wayne is another really great one. And let's see, how would I round it out? I would round it out probably with the original Django. So those are my top 5 favorite westerns. Let's see. Yeah, silent movies, classic, paranormal. Oh yeah, Vanessa loves animated movies. I do too. I love animated movies. Um, that's that. Yeah, I love animation. Animation is fascinating. I love animation. I also love all kinds of stuff. That's why I don't have a favorite. Yeah, I know. It's so hard, you know. And yeah, I love anime. I love anime. I love all that stuff. It's so good. Yeah. Oh, Betty collects stamps. There you go. There you go, Ma. Hobbs wants you to make some videos. You'd probably be good at it. You'd probably be better than me. All right, let's see. Yeah, I'm kind of random too. You know what I mean? Let's see. Silverado, Pale Rider is great. Shane, yes, Shane is fantastic too. Quickly Down Under, yeah, yeah. I like the Quick and the Dead is another good one. The Sam Raimi one, that's a good one. Um, yeah, Once Upon a Time in the West, that's a good one too. Sergio Leone is just, yeah, you can't go wrong with that, man. No love for Eastwood, yeah, man. I love Eastwood, dude. For a few dollars more, Good, Bad, and Ugly. Um, Outlaw Josie Wales is a good one too. Um, um, two mules for Sister Sarah. That's a tongue twister. Is another one of my favorites. Once Upon a Western. I don't think I've seen that. Once Upon a Western. I'm gonna have to look for that. Yeah, it really is impossible to pick favorites. Like, yeah, the more movies from the 80s, 90s. Oh yeah, 80s and 90s, and to me, it's the 70s, 80s, and 90s are like my 3 decades that I love so much. Let's see. Yeah, Shane is really good. Shane is very good. I actually showed that at work. I actually do a movie night for once a week, and at the end of the month we do classic movies. And one time I actually did show Shane. Let's see, of Jim Carrey doing Clint Eastwood. Oh yeah. I do kind of remember that. The radio version of Gunsmoke. Yeah, I was never uh into the radio stories like like War of the Worlds and all that. And although the War of the Worlds thing does fascinate me a little bit, but I was never into those old timey radio shows. Um, I don't know. It just never captured my imagination. That's why a lot of people check out audiobooks, and I don't know. I'm not into audiobooks. Excuse me. I'm drinking cola. That's why I'm. So yeah, audiobook. I don't know. I guess I grew out of story time. I don't I don't know. But yeah, I'm just personally not into it. If you're into it, cool. Do your thing. You know. Let's see. Because of Hammer horror, I reached into the fifth. Yes, I love Hammer. I love me some Hammer movies too. Christopher Lee as Dracula is absolutely fantastic. Peter Cushing is another one of my favorite actors like ever. I love Peter Cushing. Um, and yeah, Hammer movies are. I love all the Hammer movies. They're awesome. Let's see. See, Betty says all-time favorite actor is Rosalind Russell. Yes, Rosalind Russell was great too, man. Where Angels Go, Trouble Follows, and all those. Those are good, man. Let's see. Huge OTR guy, Hollywood 360s, based out of Chicago. Ah, okay. Let's see. Hey, Chris, how's it going, my friend? Thanks for showing up to my celebration. Mr. Bones is in the house. Is it true that I dance? I don't dance. I do not dance. That's my wife. I don't dance. Let's see. I have the MP3 of the War of the Worlds. Yeah, I have the I have it on a CD that I bought for like $1 somewhere. Let's see. My first vid was just my hands saying I have a movie and I have this movie and this movie. Okay, well that Bones, thank you for saying that. So I was also planning to watch my very first video that I ever did with you guys right now. So let's do that since it got brought up. I have it queued up and ready to go. Now, what happened was I had received Horror Pack and I decided to just jump on it and make a video. And at the time, of course, I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. Um, you know, this was I used my phone, I believe, to record it, and I had no lighting. I had like the ceiling fan. That's all I had. I had no lighting whatsoever, and so everything's blown out. Everything looks horrible. And then when I show the movie, you can't even see the damn thing. It's hilarious. So let's go ahead and do that because that's going to be fun. And y'all can rip me too. I don't care. That's kind of the point, isn't it? So let's see. Let's do it. Let's make it big. Yeah. All right. So this is the first one. Now the interesting thing here is that I actually took this video down and redid it because you couldn't see the movie. So like I would show the movie, but you couldn't see it. So what I did was I found the picture, and when I held it up, I put the picture over it so you could actually see what the thing looked like. So this is the version without that. So this is the one that I took down. So let's watch it. Hey everybody, this is Alucard coming at you with a
God, the audio's
unboxing
horrible.
video, or maybe an unbagging video is more like it. Anyway, I got the horror pack for April of 2021, and if you don't know what horror pack is, it is a horror subscription service.
Wow.
They give you 4 DVDs or 4 Blu-rays per month, and it comes right to you, and you get to keep them. Thank goodness. Anyway,
well, this is fun because I can't even hear the damn
stuff in it. I've done it for a little bit.
I was wearing Cobra Kai,
what,
as you can see,
and
shall we? The
4.
I still actually have that shirt. I actually have it in a size smaller now.
All right, we got one called Trick.
That's the first movie I pulled out was Trick.
I like the cover.
Which was an okay movie.
Let's see what it says here. Halloween night 2015. Trick Weaver massacred his classmates at a costume party.
It's kind of a Scream knockoff.
It has Tom Atkins, Jamie Kennedy,
but it was okay.
Omar Epps. Pretty good. I'm looking forward to that one. All right, let's see number 2.
I'm just I got all the crap in the background.
Last Exorcism Part 2.
Exorcism 2. I don't even know. Let me see.
I have seen this one before.
I think that's a shadow from
not that great.
From the window.
It is filmed near my hometown, so it's kind of cool to see that kind of stuff. All right, let's see number 3. We have.
There's one. Yeah, Bones. You'll see.
The Horror Pack limited edition Blu-ray.
I think it's this one. Like, yeah, you can't see it at all.
Horror Pack. For the Blu-rays, they always do a limited edition, which is normally not available.
Granted, you probably still can't see it.
Else.
Too good.
Let's see. So let's see what this is. Kane Hodder. It's the only person I recognize. The back looks pretty good too. All right. Look forward to that one too. And finally, what do we have? Ooh, okay. Resident Evil Regeneration. The CG Resident Evil movie.
Oh, that big white.
Pretty cool.
That's awesome.
All right. So yeah, I'm looking forward to those guys. And
Oh,
if you'd like me to do a
fun.
review on any of them, let me know. I would be glad to. Peace.
Okay, that was pretty funny. That was okay. I think I've improved a little. Maybe. I don't know.
All right, let me go back to the chat here. All right. Oh man, I'm way behind. Sorry guys, I'm so way behind. I keep talking. Yeah, so yeah, that's what inspired that. Let's see. My mom doesn't like. Oh yeah, my mom doesn't like horror movies, and neither does one of my aunts. I know my other aunt doesn't like horror movies either. Let's see. Yours truly, Johnny Dollar Guy, The Shadow, and of course the various sci-fi anthologies. Yeah, absolutely. Who's more cute, E.T. or Mac and Me? All right, so I have I have a weird love for Mac and Me. You can ask Ryan, and we I was on with GCap recap Ryan and David from Slash Vision, and we did a whole show about Mac and Me. Um, go look that up. It was pretty awesome. That's one of my favorite shows I think I ever did. That was yeah, that was awesome. Let's see. Charles says there was a TV movie about the night they did War of the Worlds. It was the first time hearing about that night. I didn't know there was a TV movie. That's cool. I did see an episode of, was it Masters of Sci-Fi? Something like that. It was like in the 90s. It was like the Showtime. I want to say it was Masters of Sci-Fi, or it was something similar title to that. And they did an episode about the War of the Worlds, like a half an hour. It was really good. I liked it. Nero, yeah, yeah. Macaroni and Me. That's a is that a spaghetti western? Mila Jovovich is the cutest alien. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Mac and Me, Mac might be the cutest. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. Let's see. Oh, good. You heard it because I could barely hear the damn thing. Good. Let's see. She is a divine being. Hobbs likes Trick. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was all right. You see the movie fine? Well, that's great. I didn't. Mr. Dan just found Trick. Yeah, you can get it. Um, it might even be at Dollar Tree. Might be because I know it's on Hamilton Books. I think for like $4 or something. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Patrick got tricked because of Hobbs. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see. It looks fine. I see the e movies. Uh, you know, for a first video, I guess it wasn't too bad. Let's see. It takes a lot of guts to go back and watch the first one. Good thing my original first one's gone forever. Yeah, yeah. Well, y'all saw something that isn't up anymore because I have it on private. So yeah, that's the only way you're gonna see it is as if anybody watches this video. Are we fans of the Bengals? Well, for this past Super Bowl, we were pulling for them. At least Vanessa and I were. I can't vouch for anybody else. Um, I do like Joe, so you know. Let's see. All right, they're having a conversation. Twilight Zone. Yes, Twilight Zone is uh, one of my all-time favorite television programs. Twilight Zone is absolutely fantastic. Love Twilight Zone, and if you want to check out really cool videos about the Twilight Zone, um, check out Feverland Dream videos. Yeah, he goes by episode, and yeah, he's awesome. Now, see, I would probably listen to that. I would give that a go for sure. Oh, nice. See, yeah, Tricks at Dollar Tree now. There you go. Yep. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, the funniest movie I've ever seen. Oh, funniest movie. Hmm. Let me look. That might be hard to answer without looking. Um. Huh. Oh, there they are. Um. I would, I would have to probably say, um, I've never laughed harder than when the first time I watched The Room with Tommy Wiseau. I think that is the hardest I've laughed like ever. Like I don't know. Like I instantly got what was happening and I just laughed my butt off. And I've been wanting to do a watch along with people from work forever, and hopefully that'll happen. Still, because this I'm talking like pre-pandemic. We were hoping to do this, but yeah. So I would probably say The Room. If I had to just do that off the top of my head. Let's see. Pulled a nice haul from the thrift store. Got Polish region 2 version of Blade. That's neat. That's cool. Yeah, I like I like when I find weird editions of stuff and all that. Yeah, that's good stuff. Christmas Vacation is another one I really love. Yeah, I probably have seen that about 1,000 times. I don't know. Let's see. He's out of questions, doing really well. Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. And I appreciate every single person that has ever watched one of my videos or liked, subscribed, all that stuff. You guys are awesome. I love all you guys. And yeah, uh, I I I actually have way more uh, followers and everything than I ever thought I would. I'm still kind of in shock, honestly, that so many people watch my silly little videos. So I do want to thank every single one of y'all. And let's see. Laughed so hard at ruthless people were crashing at my friend's place. I woke up his parents and they kicked me. Oh, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty funny. You tear me apart, Lisa. Yes, you tear me apart, Lisa. Oh, hi, doggy. Yeah, yeah. I actually have I have a signed card by Tommy Wiseau, and I actually have a Tommy Wiseau jacket because I went onto his website just to see what was up. And at the time, the room was like real expensive on like Amazon and all these other places. Like it was like $40 or something. So I'm like, I'm not paying $40 for this thing. So I went and looked on his website, and he was selling the Blu-ray of the room with a signed card and a jacket, a full jacket for like $20. So I was like, maybe I'll do this. So with shipping and all, it was like $25. And so now it did take about 8 months to get because I think at the time, I think he was working by himself and shipping everything and all this stuff. So it did take a long time to get it. But I did. I ended up getting the movie, the signed card, and the jacket for $25. And I still have it all. I actually still wear the jacket too. I would grab it for you, but it's kind of hard to get to at the moment because it's freaking 90 degrees down here in the south. So yeah. All right, let's see. Super Troopers is good. Yeah, Broken Lizard is great too. I loved Club Dread. You ever saw Club Dread? That's a great. It's a slasher spoof that they did. The same guys that did Super Troopers. Yeah, that's good, man. Just saying hi. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, yeah, Steven, I'm gonna catch the rest of it actually because yeah, Jenny's awesome. Yeah, Steven was interviewing Jenny Russo earlier from She Kills, which I pulled out earlier. Um, yeah, really cool little interview. If you don't have production value, you have to have personality. So there you go. Well, thank you. Thank you. I try. Let's see. Yeah, Club Dread. I love Club Dread. I have the DVD over there. I can't get to it easily, otherwise I'd pull it out. Yep. Yeah. Oh man, that's such good stuff. All right, so let me see. So I guess I'll do one other giveaway, and I have a few movies here. I guess I will let you choose which one you want if you win. So let's see. What should I What should I do? All right, so it's going to be a two-part question, and the first person that answers correctly will get it. So, I'm going to go with this one. All right, and I'm going to cover up part of it because it gives away part of the answer. So, all right, so I have Rabid right here. This is the remake of Rabid. All right, so my question to you, if you want to win this, or I do have a couple of other ones down here. If you already have this or something, I'll send you something else. But two-part question. Well, actually, three-part question. Who directed the original version of Rabid? Okay. And who directed this version of Rabid? Okay. I want to know. And the other question is, what wrestler appears in this version? Go. So, I need the original director, the remake directors, and what wrestling star was in the remake version. Three-part question. I know it's a little hard. All right, some people I'm getting some answers. I see correct answers as well. But nothing with all three. All right. I think we have a winner, I believe, because it was sort of a trick question. All right, so Echo gets it because AJ Lee is in Rabid. However, there was a trick question because she's not the only wrestler in Rabid. The other wrestler is CM Punk. However, you did answer correctly. AJ Lee and Soska Twins and David Cronenberg. All right, Echo. I'll talk to you later. So Echo wins as well. So Nye won earlier, and Echo wins the other one. Very cool. Very cool. All right, y'all know your stuff, man. Let's see. So okay, so Tuesday, I am actually not going to be available for Tubi Tuesday, so there's not going to be any Tubi Tuesday this week. I am going to drop a Dollar Tree haul video at the same time that I usually do the Tubi Tuesday. So that's what's going to happen Tuesday night. I've already filmed it, and it's going to go up at 10 p.m. So yeah, that's what's happening with that. So let's see. I think I missed a few. All right. Jimmy Buffett. The Jimmy Buffett. Yeah, Club Dread is great, man. All right. Yeah, everybody seemed to know the Cronenberg and Soska twins, but couldn't pick out the wrestler. And you know, Echo, I was actually hoping that someone would say AJ Lee instead of CM Punk. Yep. You're funny, man. You're funny. Let's see. All right. Yep. Cronenberg, CM Punk. All right. So what are the Soska sisters doing these days? Yeah, they have been kind of quiet, haven't they? I know they did. I know they did that movie Vendetta with Big Show or Paul White, whatever his name is. That was a couple years ago, though. Let's see. Oh, cool. May 1st on the Midnight Society, they'll be covering the Fist of Legend. So, yeah, the first 2 weeks in May, I'm going to be on vacation. So I'm not going to be on Midnight Society on those weeks. So that actually brings up an interesting point. For the month of May, I'm actually going to be taking somewhat of a break from YouTube. I will probably pepper in a couple videos here and there. I'm not going to have a regular schedule. I'm not going to be doing Tubi Tuesday. I am going to do the two Midnight Societies that we have planned. And yeah, and I mean, like I said, I might throw in another video here or there. And I'm also going to be doing one watch along in May. And that's going to be with Nye and my buddy Peter. And we're going to be watching Memorial Valley Massacre. And that's going to be on May the 20th. It's going to be a Friday, probably around 8 p.m., something like that. At least that's what I'm going for. But yeah, other than the two Midnight Societies and the watch along, you're probably not going to see me too much in May. And then in June, I'm going to come back a little more full force. And I'm going to have a weekly schedule. I'm kind of working it out right now. I have a pretty good idea what I want to do. So yeah, so that should be fun. So I'll be back in June with a little more of a normal schedule. So I am going to be on vacation for a little while in May, and then I'm going to kind of take the rest of it off too, because I am getting a little burnt out. But yeah, I mean, I love doing the videos. Don't get me wrong, but it does take up a lot of time, and I do work a full 40-hour job. So and I don't live near the job, so there's a lot of travel time. You know what I mean? So, anyway. All right. Good night, Steven. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. I appreciate it. I'm going to watch the rest of your show later. Let's see. Last time I heard of them, they did See No Evil. Yeah, See No Evil 2 is actually pretty good. It's way better than part 1. They improved it a lot. Let's see. Well, Vendetta was good. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch it. I actually do like Paul White. I think he's a bit underrated. As an actor, anyway, he's always pretty good. Let's see. Top 3 favorite albums. All right, let's see. Yours is Pink Floyd, The Wall, Purple Rain, and Jagged Little Pill. All right, I like 2 of the 3 of those. Can anyone guess which one I don't like that much out of those? I mean, they're all. I like them all, but there's one I kind of out of those 3 I wouldn't pick because I'm not a fan. But the other 2 I like. If anybody guesses which one correctly, I will. You can have one of the other DVDs that I have an extra of. But my favorite 3 albums, let's see. My favorite 3 albums are Master of Puppets by Metallica, Big Choice by Face to Face. They're a punk band out of California. And I would probably say The Chronic by Dr. Dre, even though I don't smoke at all. Those are probably my favorite 3. All right, let's see. Gagging Pizza's here. All right, thank you, Patrick, for stopping by. I appreciate that. Come back in time for my birthday, June 1st. All right. Yeah, that's first week of June. I'll be back. All right. Let's see. Everybody saying good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Oh, and another one of my favorite bands is Queen. By the way, love Queen. My favorite album by them. If you're a Queen fan, you're probably gonna laugh because my favorite album by Queen is The Miracle. Love The Miracle. I actually am a fan of Alanis. I saw Alanis on a Jagged Little Pill tour with Taylor Hawkins on drums. Yes, sure indeed. I did. All right, thank you, Nye, for hanging out. Appreciate it. Let's see. Prince, nope. I love Prince too. Prince is awesome. Love Prince. I guess the winner. My mom won. Yay! Yeah, I'm not the biggest Pink Floyd fan. I have a good buddy named Joe who, yeah, his favorite band is Pink Floyd. So I've heard a lot of Pink Floyd. You know, but I don't hate Pink Floyd. They're just not my thing. Yeah. Um, I do like a couple of their songs though. Like I do like Dark Side of the Moon. I do like I like watching it with Wizard of Oz. Has anybody tried that? Because it freakingly it works. It works. Yeah, it works. Hobbs forgot the question. T Betty, what's your favorite Queen album? They really didn't have a bad album. Not really. I mean, you could maybe say Hot Space, but or I don't know, Flash soundtrack maybe. I don't know. The Flash soundtrack's pretty good, even though it only has a couple songs on it. Let's see. Yeah, I love Queen. Metallica is one of my favorites. Um, I love Rancid. I love Face to Face is probably my favorite band. I know a lot of people haven't heard of Face to Face. Um, they're a punk band out of Victorville, California. Um, they they never really made it big. They kind of leveled off, kind of in the underground, like but they're always good. They're kind of like pop punk, like Green Day, but like way better. Yeah. Um, I was a big fan of Green Day back in the day. I don't like their stuff now though. Um, yeah, like give me American Idiot and everything right before that. I'll take all that Green Day. Everything after is kind of hot garbage. But you know, so yeah. So what are you guys' favorite bands and what kind of music y'all like? That's what I want to know. Yeah, some love for the Chronic. Yeah, yeah. Because I was like, man, there's a lot of good rap albums. I don't know. I don't care for current rap too much, but I do like 80s and 90s rap a lot. Um, and Dre's my favorite. I love Dre. Um, yeah, Dre and um, trying to think of who else I really like. I like the early Wu Tang stuff. Like the first two albums are good. Um, I like um, I do like a couple of newer people. I like Hobson and Tech Nine and oh god, what's his name? Uh, I like Dax. Dax is pretty good. Let's see. Mother Love Bone. Yeah, Mother Love Bone's great. I love grunge and alternative rock and all that. Yeah, that's my stuff. That and like the '90s punk. That's that's me. That's my era right there. Yeah, Mother Love Bone's great. I've seen Soundgarden live. I've seen Pearl Jam. Um, I like Screaming Trees. I like I like Alice in Chains is also one of my all-time favorite bands. Love Alice in Chains. One of my absolute favorites. Charles like News of the World. News of the World's a good one. Yeah. T Betty. Yeah. Like I said, you don't really get a bad Queen album too much. Like I said, except for maybe Hot Spaces. But I should have used the band name Mother Love Bone. Yeah. Melt Banana. Okay, so I actually do know Melt Banana. Yeah, they are unique for sure. You wait in line and get me tickets to see to see Green Day. Yeah, because I was at school, I think. Yeah, they put the tickets out. This I was in high school. They put the tickets out on like a Tuesday or something when all the kids are in school at like 10 o'clock in the morning or something stupid. So yeah, my mom went and got me tickets. She sure did. Yep. So, yeah, I've seen Green Day, Riverdale's. Um, I've seen the Ramones twice. Ramones are up there too as some of my favorites. Let's see. Rock and roll forever, baby. Yeah. Let's see. I do mainly 80s and some 90s metal, touch of punk. That's and the hairstyle you see. Here you go. Yeah, that's good stuff, man. Yeah, I love uh I love like 90s metal. Like I love Pantera and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, Pantera is another one of my favorites. Um, let's see. King's X. King's X is way underrated for sure. Opeth, Government Mule, Colt, Dwight, dude. Heck yeah. I like all those guys. Dwight Yoakam's great too. Yeah, I do like some country too. Um, yeah, my favorite country guy. I would My favorite old time country guy is Waylon Jennings. Um, I don't know. He just had a swagger about him that I really liked, and I actually love his son too. Shooter Jennings is probably my favorite, like more contemporary country guy. So good. Kid Frost. I'm not familiar with Kid Frost. Let's see. Frampton. Frampton came alive. He came alive. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I like Pete. I like Peter Frampton. Frampton's cool. Hey, Katie, how's it going? In the movie Return of the Living Dead, you remember the song "Party Time"? Probably. Is that the uh oh God, what's the name of it? The 45 Grave? Is that the 45 Grave song? Storlo, thanks for hanging out, man. Let's see, Beastie Boys, Paul's Boutiques, Doggy, yeah, Doggy Style was awesome, and All Eyes on Me. Yep, I can't argue with any of those. Those are fantastic. I love all of those. Um, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, my mom learned about current rock with well at the time what was current rock. Taking me to school. Her and my grandma. Yep, I used to torture my poor grandma on the way to school. I used to listen to all kinds of stuff. I used to listen to Metallica a lot with my grandma in the car. That was yeah, Metallica and God, who else? I used to listen to my grandpa. Okay, my grandpa who was like the funniest guy ever, right? I miss him dearly. He uh, he actually liked Green Day, and I remember I made him like a mixtape of Green Day, and he loved it. He listened to it all the time. It was hilarious, and this is like this like 65-year-old dude listening to Green Day on a cassette tape. It was great. I loved it. It was so great. Let's see. Hobbs likes Kiss, Pantera, CCR. CCR is another absolute favorite. Oh yeah, love me some CCR. Go Go's, B-52s, Bengals. Okay, yep. Gene R. Yep. Doris Seeger. All solid choices, man. I got to see Guns N' Roses a couple years ago with Vanessa, and Axel was totally on. Like, I still think that was the best rock show I've ever been to. They played for like 3.5 hours. They kicked complete ass. It was amazing show, and everybody was on. Slash, I think Slash is even better now that he doesn't drink anymore. And yeah, Duff was great. Everybody was fantastic, man. Let's see, seen Elton, Paul McCartney, Billy Joel. McCartney was the greatest of all time to me. Yeah. I've seen I've seen Elton and I've seen McCartney live. I've never seen Billy Joel live. Um, Elton man, Elton puts on a hell of a show. Elton John, if you get to see him, go. You will not be disappointed. Elton John puts on fabulous. I've seen him like 3 times. He's magnificent every single time. Let's see. Misfits and Sepultura. Yes, indeed. Misfits. I love me some Misfits. I even like the first album with Michael Graves. To be honest with you, Hobbs, I actually like it. Yeah. The second one, not so much. But I don't care for the Jerry only vocals. But yeah. Yep, 45 Grave. Okay, good. And the original Party Time is something. Yeah, man, 45 Grave is good too. Oh yeah, I know. I know. My grandma was an amazing woman. She really was, and she she was something else. She really was. Let's see, Green Jelly and Three. I love Three Little Pigs. I used to have the cassette tape. I had the album of Green Jelly, and I actually had the Green Jello one before they were forced to change it. I wish I still had it. It's probably worth something now. I don't know. I don't know where it went. So Dan saw Dio in high. Oh wow, that's awesome. I would love to have seen Dio. I would love to have seen Dio. That is definitely one that I one that got away. Chaos AD, yes, yes, Hobbs. Chaos AD is the best sort of Sepultura album, no question. I actually still rock that out. I actually have that in my the little binder I put in my car. I still have a copy of Chaos AD. I play it every once in a while. Yep. Slash was always on. Saw him 3 times in. Oh man, you saw him like during the yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, we saw him. I want to say it was like 2015 or something, right when the three of them got back together. So it was like the reunion tour. Um, but yeah, they played everything. I think they played almost every song off Appetite. I think the only one they didn't play was My Michelle. I think they played everything else, and they played like all the good stuff from the Illusion albums. Which now I'm a big fan of the Illusion albums. Um, I know a lot of people aren't, but that was the era that I grew up in. The Illusion albums were big, so everybody had the Illusion albums. Um, and so I actually had to use your Illusion 1 and 2 a couple years before I even got Appetite for Destruction. I know, I know. I'm probably a little younger than you, but yeah. Um, but I love like those 3 albums. Or I can listen to them all day, every day. Absolutely, 100%. All right, let's see. Smashing Pumpkins, White Zombie, Rob Zombie, Manson, Cure. Yeah, okay. Yep. Love all those guys too. Every single one of them. I've seen Rob Zombie a couple times. I've seen The Cure. The Cure live was fantastic. Uh, they were actually going to open uh, their tour here in New Orleans, and so it sold out. So they actually added a day before that. And so Vanessa and I jumped on it because we were like, ooh, because we wanted to go see him. So we jumped on it and we got tickets and we got really good seats. Like we were up on the balcony, but we could see everything. It was great. And so that night they performed. They did like 5 encores. Yeah, the show was like 4 hours long. It was amazing. It blew everybody away. It was, and the cool thing was they didn't do their regular set. So they did a bunch of B-sides and a bunch of songs that like they never perform, like ever. So it was a very unique experience because I got the set list and then I saw what they played the next night, which was their original plan for their opening night, and it was a completely different set list. I think there was only like 2 or 3 overlap songs. Everything else was completely different. And I was like, dude, that is so awesome that we got to see them perform all this stuff that they like hardly ever perform. It was really cool. Iron Maiden's awesome too. I love me some Eddie. Let's see. Jamie saw Cypress Hill, Busta Rhymes, and the Fugees. You don't remember a whole lot. Well, yeah, I can imagine. I've rap wise, I've only seen a couple of people. I've seen first rap group I ever saw was Spearhead. They actually opened for Foo Fighters when I saw them, and this was Foo Fighters before they even had a music video. I think their album had just come out, and it was their very first tour. And Spearhead opened for them. They were really good. I was surprised. He like went out in the audience and stuff and was doing stuff. It was neat. I think I was the only one that was digging it though, because nobody else was into hip hop. And then I saw Exhibit when he played with Mudvayne and somebody else. I really went to go see Mudvayne. Um, who's another one of my favorite bands, Mudvayne. Um, but yeah, Exhibit was all right. You know, he was kind of goofy, but it was all right. Nine Inch Nails and Bowie. Yep. You and I have very, very similar taste, Jamie. Let's see. My mom says, saw Elton and Joel together. Pianos rose up from the floor. Yeah, I wanted to go to that. Hey, Chris is still here. Thank you, sir. Motorhead is near and dear to his heart. It's the band that turned me on to metal. Yeah, absolutely. Motorhead was awesome, man. Rest in peace, Lemmy. Let's see. Love the Foo Fighters. Yeah, I don't. I mean, their new stuff's kind of okay. I like the old Foo Fighters, like the first like 2 or 3 albums. Yep. All right. Thank you, Dan, for hanging out, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get out of here too. I need to go eat something. But yeah. So Nye, I'll send you. I'll get together with you and Echo. I'll send you a message too, since you guys won some stuff. I really do want to thank everybody for hanging out and watching my videos and being here, commenting, all that stuff. Super helps, man. I love it. Uh, yeah, just thanks so much. I really appreciate it, guys. Um, and other than that, man. Oh, I guess I'll tell you what I got. I do have a couple things coming up. Let's see. So tomorrow, of course, I have the Midnight Society with Patrick. It's going to be on his channel. We're going to be talking about Jason Goes to Hell, which I watched yesterday. And let's see. Tuesday, I'm going to drop the Dollar Tree Haul video. And then after that, I may or may not do a Dollar Tree Theater this week, depending on not whether I can watch something. Because I kind of have a busy week ahead of me. I'm working like 6 days this week, and yeah, so I probably won't have enough time to do a Dollar Tree video. And like I said, I'll be taking somewhat of a break in May. So I'm only going to be doing a couple episodes of the Midnight Society and the Watch Along. Other than that, everything else will come back in June. So like To Be Tuesday and Dollar Tree Theater, all that stuff's going to come back in June. And I do have an idea for another show. So if anybody's interested, hit me up, because I'm thinking about doing a show kind of about like So Bad They're Good movies. And if anybody's interested, shoot me a message, and I'll tell you my idea, and see if you might be interested in joining me. Because you know, the more the merrier. You know, especially when it's a bad movie, especially a good, funny, entertaining bad movie. It's always good to have more than one person. So yeah. So anyway, all right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Let's see. Oh, a couple more people. Let's see. Skinner, yeah. Oh yeah, I love Skinner. I love Southern Rock and all that. That's all good stuff. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate that very much. Mom, thank you so much. Love you. Boomtown Rats, yeah, good stuff, man. I was like, yeah, Echo, yeah, yeah, me and you might want to do that one. That might be fun. It might be fun. I have a couple ideas for it, so maybe we'll spitball some stuff later. But yeah, all right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for coming. I made it. I made it a whole year. I can't believe it. And I do want to give a couple shout outs before I leave. Um, to GCap Recap, Jeff. You're awesome, dude. I love you. Super nice guy, and was really the first guy that ever even contacted me anything out of all this whole crazy YouTubeaverse, I guess you'd call it. Super cool guy. Go check him out, the GCap Recap, if you don't know him. And as well as Ryan from Radical Retro Rewind, who was here a little while ago. Go check him out too. Very cool guy. Super duper supportive. And I love doing videos with those two. They're amazing. And super funny. Yeah, great guys. Great guys. Of course, Patrick, half Cheetah Review, my cohort in the Midnight Society. And of course, Hobbs and Katie, Popping the Popcorn, and Bones, all the Midnight Hour folks. All you guys are great. Love you guys. Yeah. So, Echo, another a newer friend of mine. Absolutely, all you guys are great. All right, so I'm gonna get out of here. Peace out, and remember, stay spooky. And I'll see you guys.